I took a shower this evening and decided to do this video very fast. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I just came back from work and decided to update my video a little bit. So I'm just gonna proceed. First of all, I'm going to read comments on my last video. Ugly comments. Oh no, first and foremost, there are some comments on my what is this video called? On my shorts. Let's go there. How do you get to shorts? How do you get to shorts? Let's see. How do you get to shorts? My shorts. Let me go through here. Let me go here. Yeah. Let me go through here. I'm going to read from you. There is somebody has written, somebody is displeasing of me reacting to Mwango's videos. So I'm just shamelessly going to answer this person however I choose. So I'm going to read from this person. They actually wrote onto the have I even introduced myself? Hello guys, my name is Empress Ruby, the Nilotic Empress. On all socials, I go by the Nilotic Empress. I am here on YouTube because I like to gossip. I am an older woman who doesn't have anything better to do with my life, especially in the evenings when I come back from doing nothing pretty much. I come here and I open my YouTube, I cloud chase, and also I do something called reaction. Okay, I react. And the person that I react, there are a lot of families here on YouTube. There are a lot of people who are making videos here on YouTube, but I choose to react on just one family here in Kenya. The family is Mwango's family. I also choose to react sometimes on Ayamarwa and everything Nyabohanze. So that is my choice. I'm an adult, a shameless adult, and I admit it, and I come to simply react. So the reason why they are reactors, people call these reactors haters, but they are reactors because we are setting a record straight. Tunachambua mavideo za the people we choose to react on. So tunachambua videos zao. Kuchambua means we scrutinize and we criticize. We give sometimes, some people in the reaction field, they have very harsh and bully-like criticism, almost like they are bullying. But some, especially also the people who also like have critics, especially this particular Nyabohanze village people, and also Mwango and the family in Nyabohanze. The people who critique them, some of them are a little bit harsh, Some of them are a little bit, people call them haters, and you can call them whatever you feel like you want to call them. People call them jealousy, people call us jealous, that we have nothing better to do. And the minute Mwango will stop making videos, we will starve to death. As a matter of fact, we will take a rope and we will demise. We will leave Earth simply because we will not have anything to talk about when she stops. So she stops making videos. So the reason why people react, I'm sure many people who are coming for reactors and coming to talk and disagree with reactors, there are people who choose to not scrutinize, or they choose to just, they don't care. Yeah, they choose to not bother. It's almost, it's her life. She can do whatever she feels like she want to do. She can make her videos however she wants to make them, and it's not in anybody's place to criticize her, or even to give her constructive criticism, or even to react on her. But there is a whole channel. According to the laws of YouTube, you are actually allowed to react. You can't react on a certain channel. You can't react on to certain people. So I jumped onto this reaction wagon simply because I started being keen on watching reactors. And first and foremost, I was watching the Mwango on and off, on and off. And sometimes I just didn't find her videos. There was just something that didn't click for me on her videos. So sometimes I watched, but sometimes I was like, so I wanted to always know what's the hype about Mwango, because there is a hype and she's, so I started like sort of following, watching, and also when you type Mwango, you will always find reactors. You will always find people reacting on her. People talking negative, they are positive reactors, and also they are negative reactors. So personally, the reason why people react now, I started asking myself, especially there was a time I used to watch the reactors, and sometimes I used to find that some of them are quite harsh, because I used to even look at the comment sections, and I could find that some reactors have allowed people to even abuse her, to even call her names like demon. And some people have just taken it really personally when it comes to addressing her, or when it comes to criticizing her. So I used to not finding very appealing. I used to find it like, there's something weird about these people who are reacting to Dim Mwango. Then I started like sort of listening to their point of view, and then I go and watch Dim Mwango's video, and I start comparing, and I was thinking, okay, why are these people talking the way they do about Dim Mwango? Maybe there's something I'm not getting. Then I started, most of these reactors, they come with sort of receipts, what they call receipts. They come with video, like sort of, sometimes they play videos in reference to whatever they are talking about. So they are trying to kuchambua, like set book. When you are in high school, in Kenyan high school, there are these literature set books that we used to read, and then we dissect. So usually I used to hear these people saying Nyabohanze, talking Mayugno, talking these names that really sounds like textbook stories, like, the ones like it almost sounds like it's from a book, that the stories that they are given were almost like from a book, especially the way there's one specific reactor. She is called, she used to call herself On Trend, but nowadays she's calling herself Notorious something. She's calling herself, but she's Kenyan, and she's this natural haired pretty lady. And I used to always listen to her, and I was thinking, I was listening to her stories regarding Nyabohanze, and I just found it interesting. I just found it really intriguing and interesting. So I wanted to really know exactly what is it about this Nyabohanze, yeah. So I went on to Marwa's videos, I went on to D Mwango's videos, and I was always watching because it looked like the life stories that are coming from there are almost like dramatic, and they are almost like they are from a textbook type of dramatic things that are happening there. So I was always watching, and sometimes I could just like find some of their videos a little bit repetitive and boring, so I could watch on and off. But anyway, the reason why I choose to also start doing these reaction videos is because I find them interesting. I find people in the stories regarding Nyabohanze people, I find it very interesting. Not that me I don't have skeletons in my closet, not that me I don't have stories about my life that even if, like for example, they are exposed, I would feel bad or feel sad about them. But then that is the reason why I don't spill all my beans here on social media, because, yes, I have spoken a lot about my life again, and some of them are good, bad, and ugly. If you choose, you can also watch my videos, make a YouTube channel, and react. Okay? It is what it is. This is YouTube Fields, and people can choose to do whatever videos they feel like they want to make. If these kind of videos are not the type of videos that you'd like to listen to or even to watch, kindly just click off. Okay? But if you want to listen to somebody else's point of view regarding the Nyambo Hanze, or regarding the reason why reactors are even talking the way they are doing, it is not necessarily about it. Not everything is about jealousy, because why would do you think that the person that has something going on for them is in this world is only D Mwango? Or do you think that like for example, when you say that reactors doesn't have, like, we can't even pay rent, especially I heard Dimongo say that some of us can't even pay rent unless we mention Dimongo's name. But some of the reactors are actually living in their homes, like me, for example. I don't pay rent, I live in my house. And the reason why we reactors, some of us, like me, I can speak for myself. The reason why I feel like people react on Dimwango, or even me also included, is because there's just a lot of mis misinterpretation, or the way there are things that she says that she lies a lot. Let me just put it simple and clear. She lies a lot. And majority of times that she's talking, she's just want to prove a point. Like, she has become a reactor herself, because she watches on react people who react, or even listens to other people the way they talk about her in the YouTube streets. And then she comes into her videos, and most of her videos are full of reacting and ranting. Yeah. So it's almost, I think it's sometimes stemmed out of, she's very displeased that people actually have the audacity to call her out for the things, or the kind of things that she's doing here, or the kind of videos she's making here on social media, right? So she doesn't want anybody to point out anything, or even me as somebody who watch her religiously. For example, the people who watch her religiously, they can listen to some of the things that they are saying, and they can say, what some of the things she's saying, and they can say, wait a minute, what does she mean by that? And then they can put one, two, three, and realize that she might there's a reason why she is the way she is, and maybe there's something that she's hiding, yeah. And that is the reason why we are acting because simply D Mwango has given us a reason to act, to react. That is the reason why we choose to react. Okay, me personally, I want to react to D Mwango, but then again, I don't want to be like, I'm it's not like I hate D Mwango. I do not hate D Mwango. I just don't like the way she carries out herself. I don't like it. I don't like the way I don't like the pride in her. I know that you can come from a very poor background, but then you can give a story, or then you can also brag about your achievement without being arrogant and condescending. You can do it, you can strike the balance. But me personally, I don't like the way that she she always tries to make herself look like I would say she's better than everybody, or she's made it, or she's richer, or she's everybody else are beneath her, and she could say some of you guys have nothing better to do, like some of you guys are poor, some of you guys have never done this, some of you guys are have never even driven, leave alone driving in Europe. Like the way she talks, she almost talks the same way Akode, the Akode lady, the same way Akode talks. So, and I don't like Akode. I don't, and I don't like I don't hate Akode, but then I don't like the way she carries people. I don't like the way she exalts herself above everybody. I don't like the way she feels better than everybody. I don't like, and on the other hand, I don't like that while she's doing this, she lies a lot. This is what I don't like about Dimwango. Yeah, she lies a lot. Like, for example, you can prove a point, just accept the situation however it is. You know, do not lie. Like, for example, let me give you an example. Dimwango likes to comment about the things that people have addressed in her comment section. She have moderators, especially whenever she's live. People usually bring up questions. Usually she gets to answer some of those questions. But I don't like the fact that, okay, even sometimes someone can ask a question and the question might, maybe, I don't know, like sometimes she gets so super defensive to an extent. She's not, I feel like she's not emotionally mature enough to take the hit. Because when you choose to have your life on social media and you choose to bring things here on social media, people will react the way, however they choose. Because remember, this is not your father's compound. It is social media. It is open. The forum is open for everyone to air their opinion regarding the content that we are consuming from you, Dimwango. So that is the reason why we watch you, we consume your content, and then we choose to react based on the kind of notion or the kind of things that you have brought here for us. So, for example, me, I like to give example with myself. Me personally, I don't care if you marry an older person. And even if somebody asks me a question about this, are you older than your husband? I will gladly answer it. I will gladly answer it. I will say to you, yes, I'm actually older than my husband. Because to me, it's no big deal. To me, age is just a number. I am older than my husband. I always tell you guys that my husband is 35-year-old and I am 43-year-old. Right? So I'm way older than my husband. To me, it's not a big deal, honestly. And that is the reason why am I giving this kind of reference? I feel like Dimongo is obviously older than her husband, right? But when she bring out the notion and forces this man, this Pharaoh man, to say that the husband is actually the one who is older than her. Yet in another video, the husband said that 10 years ago, he was a teenager. 10 years ago, he was a teenager. That could be 19, could be 18, could be 16, could be 17. But the fact that 10 years ago, he was a teenager, that does not make him older than D. Mwango. If D. Mwango finished high school in 2015, and we usually finish high school by 18, 17, like if you come out young, then you are 17. But if 2015 she had finished high school, then that does not make her young. Why do you, like, you are lying to people. Why do you have to lie? Yet you are saying, it's 100% true. It's 100, like, especially when you feel the need to come and emphasize on something, yet people can see it through your body language, even your face, even the way you are not in your 20s. You started being in your 20s like 10 years back. You are just a girl in your 20s. Aren't you getting older? That you're always stuck in your 20s? There is no one who is always stuck in their 20s. Admit that you are older. You are obviously 100% in your 30s. You're not yet 40, but you are not 32, 33, 34 either. You are in your mid-30s. Eh? That is where you are. So when you come and start saying, I cannot marry somebody who is older than me, I cannot, and then you put the words in your so-called husband's mouth for him to say, oh, baby, because guys, I have noticed that there are some very much shameless people who go on Pero's either Instagram or wherever, and they are sending him private messages. And that was actually brought out. D. Mwango came and ranted about that. That some of you are very shamelessly going on D. Mwango's, you're pushing it. I'll just say it as it is. You are pushing it. You don't have to. He is going to watch reactors, whether you like it or not, in D's presence or not in D's presence. He's going to watch it. But then again, you getting out of your way to head to his inbox and email him. What are you doing that for? Don't you think he doesn't know that D. Mwango is older? Don't you think he doesn't have D. Mwango's everything to know about him? Huh? So what is the point of you going there and then asking him, why do you marry somebody who is older than you? Why? Is it in your place to even go there? Like, let's just ask ourselves questions. Like, sometimes you can go as far as as far as going to this husband's inbox. And that one, I feel like it's not necessary. As much as we are reacting and as much as we want to talk about D. Mwango, going to email her husband, you are going too far. That one, me, I don't like that as well. So she was ranting over this and she was telling people not to go to her husband's whatnot, but people will continue doing it anyway. Because again, Pero is an adult. I'm sure he's over 18. He's an adult. He can choose whichever, because, like for example, for me, also, Isaac is Isaac is my husband, yeah? Isaac is on social media, right? He is in TikTok, he is on Facebook, he is on Instagram. If anybody doesn't like me or anybody thinks otherwise about my relationship with him, they can go into his inbox and email him. But I know that 100%, he will just bring to me the text, because you might email him in English and he doesn't speak English. He will bring me the text and tell me, can you please translate for me what this person is saying? And I don't know who's this person, but they have emailed me this. Can you tell me what they mean? He will definitely do that. So that is the reason why also Jim Mwango, of course, if you guys email the husband will go to her and we'll discuss this with her. We'll tell her, look at what these people are telling me. So the husband told her, and she got really pissed off. She got really pissed off. I think in one of her live, she was just like, anyway, let's read regarding somebody who commented regarding somebody was very disapproving of us reacting. So someone is saying, I will never understand Kenyans. Instead of supporting one of your own, you join in with the others from Nigeria who started this bullying in the name of reaction to bash one of your own instead of defending. Wow. So where exactly are we bashing? I mean, I want to know exactly where I'm bashing. Me, I'm just pointing out the things based on her videos, and I'm just reacting based on the things that is based on her videos. So, for example, to me personally, she's lying about her age. Why? Why does she have to? I mean, growing older is beating the odds of dying young. So why is she ashamed of her age? There is no point of her. And even if she wants to hide her age, she should just hide it instead of coming to rant to people and talking to people crazy. Like, oh, you guys are saying I'm older, blah, blah. Yeah, you're older. So what's the problem about you being older? What is the problem? If somebody says that I'm old, I'm an older woman. Yes, I'm an older woman. I am older. So what is the problem with that? Why do you age shame people? Nobody is going to, some of us people, especially African women, why do we fear age so much that we have to lie about our age? Like you can lie with 2 or 3 years, or like say 1 or 2 years or 3 years, but why would you lie 10 years ahead and say that you could be 20, you're 25, yet you're 35? And it can be seen in your face that you're not. Why do you lie? I don't understand. That is the reason why, to me, I like being honest. That is the reason why I don't see the reason why you should lie over or by 10 years. Why do you have to do that? It's it's I don't know. Then you're not being honest. You should be honest with your viewers, because according to me, I don't think that you are 20 in your 20s. I don't. I think that you are in your 30s. That is the reason why, if you say that that is bashing, to me, I don't feel like it's bashing. I'm not bashing her. So there was a video where Dimongo was addressing the reactors, the people who criticize her or the people who point out things from her videos, like we do, yeah. And then she was saying that some of you, sometimes not all reaction or everything that you are talking about, you should actually understand that you are on an open forum, and people will always scrutinize or will always sort of listen to everything that you're. People are not stupid. Like if people choose to listen to you, consume your content, and then choose to actually question your content, you should not complain. Why are you questioning my content? They are questioning your content because they don't feel like your content is honest. That is the reason why they are questioning your content. And plus, you can rate somebody's content. You can come and rate my content, for example. If you say that you don't like my content, I say, okay, you don't like my content, then just move to watching the person that you like. No big deal. It's okay. Even not everybody has to like you at the end of the day. But even funny enough is that the people who listen to her, they listen to her lie. Like, for example, there are receipts and your entire family is making videos. Your entire family, your mother, your stepfather, your brother, your people from your village, everyone is making videos. And then somebody pointing out regarding her having a child working in her construction fields. Somebody mentioned that. Why do you, like, for example, She has she has abandoned her dog, yet she's saying that her dog lives in luxury. But we can see it with our own eyes that the dog is abandoned. We can see Mat is not okay. We can see that Mat is tied on with a small, is dirty and is living in a very deplorable place. We can see with our own eyes. Yet she's coming and telling her subscribers, whom she thinks are stupid, that her dog is living luxury. Excuse me, that is not luxury. Get out of your delusional mind. And even you yourself, you know that you are guilty for the way your dog is living. Your dog, you've left your dog in the care of a certain of this. Your There's a guy that you have. We are not denying that you have actually employed somebody to take care of your construction site. Yes, you have an adult that you have employed in your construction site, but currently that adult is incarcerated, like he is in police cell for a reason that you guys know in Nyabohanzi. But when that man is away, that man has, now you have a child in your compound who is taking care of your dog, cooking for your dog, opening gates and closing. And also, your mom is the one who actually went and exposed that. She went with the camera because she was walking around talking to her, filming, going to her daughter's construction site, blah, blah, blah. And then, contrary to what you have been saying, people saw this child clearly working, taking care of your dog, and doing one, two, three, being the one who is in that construction site. And people mentioned that, why do you allow such, like, okay, maybe you're not aware, but your mother is aware. And if your mother is aware, you should be aware that it is against Kenyan law to have a child. It's against the Kenyan law to have a child work for you, live in your premises without going to school and working for you. And that is exactly what reactors were pointing out. They're just pointing out things that are not lining up with what you are talking about that you are. That is exactly what they are pointing out. It's not like they are tainting your name or they want to make you look bad. They want you to be better. They want you to do better. They want Mwango and her followers, her minions, to do better. Tell her to do better. But the minute somebody points out something to Mwango, she's always hurling insults. Sometimes, for me, for example, I am here on social media, on YouTube for so many years. And even a long time ago when I used to rant against, I was so against so many things, especially our African men. And I was always encouraging other women to date out and to not even look at their African men twice. Because I was in the interracial arena where I was just disapproving of my people. Totally. Yeah? And I used to find people coming on my comment section trying to educate me or trying to point out the things that are amiss. And I used to be so defensive until one day I actually sat myself down and I said, wait a minute, these people are saying this and this and this. Can't I go and find out the history or even read up and find out exactly what these people are talking about? And I was thinking these people are haters, these people. You can watch all my videos from the beginning until where I am now. Yeah? You will hear me, the way I was talking and my tune and everything. And now you can come back to now. And maybe 5 years or even 20 years along the line, Mwango will sit down. If she is honest with herself, she will sit down and she will say, there's a way that I was conducting myself that was very much wanting. that I needed to change. But people were always pointing out to me that I needed change, but I was always thinking that they were haters, they were bad people, blah, blah. I understand that, yes, there are people who are hating on her. There are people who are hating on her. It might be stemming from jealousy. Me personally, I'm not jealous of D. Mwango. I am not. Or even if you think that I am jealous of her, that is on you. According to me, I'm not even going on Dim Wango's videos and checking how many views that she has, how much money is she making. Oh wow, she has a husband. Oh wow, I don't have a husband. Oh my wow, she's married in Europe. Oh wow, I'm not married in Europe. Oh wow, I wish I was married in Europe. I wish I traveled like her. Oh, I wish I had. Oh, I wish this about myself. Oh, I wish I had that land and I was building that house. Oh wow, I wish I was like this. Oh, I wish I was even as pretty as her. Oh wow, I like her body. I wish she was no. I have never thought like that about Dimongo, even a single cent, a single minute. I've never. The only thing is that I don't like personally. I don't like Dimongo's. I feel like she can do better. Her personality can do better. She can sit back and think, this what these people are saying might be true. Let me just tone it out up a little bit. Let me not focus. Like for example, if you are on social media, people will have their 2 cents. People will ask you questions. Even here, you can ask me questions. But then it depends on how that question was put about. If you are coming to me and being rude, obnoxious, and being a bully, I'll come at you. I'll just give you the medicine, your own medicine. But if you come correct, I will come correct to you as well. So I saw about this boy. She was like, no, 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 no. That boy is not bad. He was working. Even your mother prayed to that boy. In her prayer, she mentioned, gosh, I think we should go there. She mentioned about this boy working. She mentioned about this boy working. Even in the prayer and everything, like you can go back and watch those videos she mentioned. And when you see reactors, they are reacting over this. They are saying that it's not right. You don't lie, okay? Just be honest to your viewers. We consume your videos and we feel like you are dishonest. And it's not like, and that is the reason why we've chosen to react. Okay? So one thing I know, you when you are very defensive and you choose to bring a topic, it means that it is contrary to what you're talking about. Now people have emailed your husband. I don't know why they did that, but people are people anyway. They did that. They emailed him about you are not probably in love with him and you are probably just there for a passport, as you have mentioned it in the videos, with the reason you only know how. Because you know you have haters, what you call haters or reactors. You know that they will open live and they will talk these kind of things. They will actually point out these things. But D Mongo chose to just come on and just talk about, just mouth diarrhea these things. Just open her mouth and talk a little too much. And then you give reactors a reason to react. Then when they start reacting, you start saying these are haters. No, they are not haters. They are just pointing exactly. Yeah, some of them could be haters, but they are pointing. Some of them are pointing. Why are you giving them a reason to point out some things? Why can't you just do your content and make correct, yani just bring proper content and stop lying on your content? On the age wise, you are not. Clearly, you are older than that man. She is older than that man. It's not like it's our business. It becomes our business simply because she brought it here and she starts arguing about it and trying to make a point here. But it is what it is. You are in an age gap relationship. This guy's lips slip in another day, and he said that age gap, for example, your age and my age, this guy was like talking about age gap, and the mouth always slips when you are lying. And you just find yourself mentioning something. And also the way she was putting words in this man's mouth, the guy who now has actually refused to be, he doesn't want to be seen in Mwango's videos. So if Mwango wants to talk to him, she just gives him microphone. Ask him questions like a toddler. Yeah? Yeah? Do you think so? Yeah? What do you think about that? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, what are you saying about? Okay, sing to them. Oh, okay, sing. Are you going to sing to them? Oh, sing. Oh, like a toddler in command, doing what he's been told to do. So about the age, cut it off. You're not young. You're not in your 20s. You are not. Just the same way I'm not in my 30s. I'm already in 40s. So you cannot be in your 20s for the next 15 years, you're still in your 20s. And if 10 years ago, your guy was a teenager, then right now, he's not old. He's in his early 20s. And you're not in your early 20s. You are in your mid 30s. Accept and move on. It is what it is. Even if you deny, age is age. At the end of the day, it is your age. Don't say to us that, you don't try to exalt your marriage by trying to tell people that it is a shame for the people who are married to older people. Yet the guy is younger than you 4 years. How? How is Pedro? You would say even we are the same age. Then we will understand. We'll say, oh, fine. But he older than you 4 years? So that makes you 23? How? How are you 23? Make it make sense. Because you are not. That is the reason why we are reacting. Yeah? So, something again. She's been mentioning about people who have, like, for example, I have to mention this, guys. I have to mention this. When Miss Trudy came out and was talking about her infertility issues, you found it like they immediately just got married. And then you came out with this testing kit to test for pregnancy because people were asking whether you are pregnant. People are asking, sometimes not all questions have to be answered. Even if you eat rice and your belly is a bit bulging, people will say you are pregnant because you are a married woman. Then when you choose to bring the test, the whatnot, pregnancy HSG test, is this called HCG or HSG, whatnot? When you came to come to the social media, immediately after Miss Trudy had announced her being pregnant, now you felt the need to come and also bring this grand thing of finding out if you're pregnant or whatnot with the test and whatnot. And then in the same video, she starts talking about the fact that she went to test her uterus and everything is 100%. Her uterus is 100% perfect. What does that mean? When your fellow YouTuber had just announced that, it is, guys, I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe I'm being sensitive or maybe I am overreacting, but this was not the time for her to even come out with this pregnancy, fertility, and I'm fertile, I'm good, everything is good, the doctor checked, I am 100% good, nothing is wrong with my womb is 100% perfect, is in good shape, and doctor said, and doctor this. I'm like, okay. Exactly the same time Miss Trudy brought her video out. Then she chose the need to bring this as well. Then I'm like, do you know there was a time that I was really, really, really 100% sure that I'm going to give birth one after the other. Moro etiewange. Moro. Come on. that I'm going to give birth one after the other because simply my mom was very broody until shock was on me when my biological clock, my the what is it called, my uh, my fertility window closed on me by the age of 37. Shock on me. Yet I was thinking that even in my late 40s, my late 50s, I'm going to be brood, I'm going to have babies. So even you're coming here on social media bragging and saying how you want to have 10 children. How old are you again? Don't you know about your biological clock? Don't you know about it? Don't you know about fertility? Yeah? For you to come and say, my womb is so good, everything is good, I'm going to have babies. Don't you know that it's such a surprise? And it's even so too early for you to even talk about this kind of things? Or you're just yapping for the sake of yapping? What if you're shocked that you have infertility? Then what is going to happen to you? Because even me, I was in that position where I was really bragging and I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. I have my periods. My periods are on time. Has never since I was 16 years old. My period started when I was 16. Since 16, I've never missed even one on my in until today. I'm in my 40s. Even until today, I'm in my 40s. Since 16 on the clock. Hmm? I even have ovulation. I even have, I even have the everything that is happening. But did I conceive? Did I do it? Or I'm just shooting blanks in this house? Did it happen? No, it didn't. Yeah? So at the end of the day, if your fellow woman was so insensitively coming to talk about this very sensitive issue, and you know the history that you guys have in this social media, and then you also in the same breath you're coming on the same window coming to brag and say, oh, my womb is perfect. The doctor said I'm perfect. Yes, yes, I'm going to be having one baby after the other, one baby after the other, one baby, 10. I can't wait to have my children. I can't wait to be in Europe with my children. I can't wait to fly in Europe and go my children to have proper baby, darling. May your wishes come true. As for me, I know how infertility can humble you. So come slowly. I'm not saying that specifically you are going to be infertile. I didn't say so. I just say that infertility can humble you, might humble you, in other words. So when you are talking about this kind of topics, just come slowly. Just come slowly. In fact, you yap too much. You yap too much. And this makes me think that why are you so 100% sure that you are fertile? Have you ever give birth to a child? This makes me question whether you are sure. So it means that you've ever been pregnant. So you know that your womb is fine. There might not be even a doctor because you can only be 100% sure that your womb is fine if you've ever tried and it worked. So if you come and you are so 100% sure that your womb is fine, meaning that your womb has ever carried a pregnancy to full term. So Kohera told us, I'm going to play to you guys. Kohera said that Mwango has a child. Kohera said, whether you like it or not, he's Mwango's stepfather, who was married to Mwango's mother at some point.
per day. I just don't have 2 hours a day. Grocery, isn't it? Yeah. But to buy a pot. And
Listen carefully.
Senior. And I believe you have another child. Where is your daughter? Maro went and took that girl from Argentina. That girl has sired a cross breed.
My internet is buffing.
You are also going to sire to give birth to a crossbreed, a Polish and an African, the Ondari. Then now you compete with Maro, because Maro, I heard Maro saying, give birth to 10 children, bring them back to Africa. Maisha will be their senior. And I believe you have another child. Where is your daughter? Why don't you mention? And I never even saw that daughter when there was Maisha's birthday. Why are you hiding that one? You see, you people don't play with people's minds. The other day you were exposing your mother. And I wonder, when
Wait, you listen again.
To buy a pot. And in any case, I think it is the duty of a man to shop for his wife when he gets married. I thought when you went there, you could have gotten everything ready. Peter will have purchased everything for you. When I come back to Maro went and took that girl from Argentina. That girl has sired a crossbreed. Is it a crossbreed? African and Argentina? Maisha is a crossbreed, isn't it? Yes. And now you have conceived. You have gone to Europe. Then you have conceived. You are also going to sire to give birth to a crossbreed, a Polish and an African, the Ondari. Then now you compete with Maro, because Maro, I heard Maro saying, give birth to 10 children, bring them back to Africa. Maisha will be their senior. And I believe you have another child. Where is your daughter? Why don't you mention? And I never even saw that daughter when there was Maisha's birthday. Why are you hiding that one? You see, you people don't play with people's minds. The other day you were exposing your mother.
So, when D is emphasizing about, I don't want, you know me, I don't want any man who have children. I want a man who's never been married, who doesn't want a child, who doesn't have a child. And then she was like, I need to play it for you guys. Because it seems like you guys are thinking that we are babalooing over here. Like we are just haters. We are just coming talking rubbish. You? Yo? We are just coming talking rubbish.
Why is nobody talking about what this man just said? I mean,
I wish I knew the stamp exactly where she.
How he's running. So it's really it works very well for me. But for my skin, me time. Yes, me time are really, really, really good.
Let's react on this video.
Breathing in, breathing out. I don't know. It's really that.
Such a good song. Yeah, he has to learn. Chuki yani ni kati yangu mimi na wewe. Na se- It is too many. Okay. Yes, please go check out my skish, Juliet Vujede. She does a lot of singing. She has a
I don't know the stamp
singing
exactly where she was
and
talking.
any other place. So still it's fine. I have no choice in that. I have to follow the law, and at the same time, life has changed. I have to embrace the change and all that. I'll be going home as a visitor or for vacation or whichever.
So this here, the other day she was saying that she wanna go home because her passport is getting expired and she needs to renew her passport, and also she needs to change her name to her husband's name, and she needs to go back home, and she's not aware exactly when she's gonna come back. And now this time now she again backtrack and say she's not gonna go home anytime soon.
Here longer than anywhere else in the world. That's the truth. Tell them home is where the heart is, and that's where you are right now. Exactly. That's the truth. That's the truth, you know? It's the hard reality, not only for you, but also for me. I love the big blue truck that pulled up on your compound. God is the greatest. This year, we're going hard. We're doing big things. You know, the thing is, one of the challenges that I've been having recently, but already I found a solution is, you know, all I do for me is do money transaction, send money home, and then these people bring the construction materials. But the people who have been delivering the first 2 trucks, they were so bad, like not what I wanted, and I paid so highly. Have to embrace the new changes. Get used to home. You know, home is somewhere that you should be comfortably staying. Make it them. Like the, how do you call it? Like the what? The Harvard drone. I took a little bit longer, and that wasn't so good because I was me. No, not me. Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you? 255 likes. Smash that like button real quick. Okay, so today I'm taking a break. We don't have any other video today apart from this live stream. So we are here to share, talk more, answer some few questions here and there, get to interact because now, yes, Purple Island, girl, I see you. Blessed love. Thank you so much for being here. Real change, yes. I want to buy one for a friend. Is there a discount? Yes, I think there's a discount.
Guys.
No. And it's funny that people feel that they know you better. Really good drone. Very nice and very easy to use.
Guys, the timestamps.
Very easy. Yes. How is D? I'm doing very good. I hope you're doing good as well. Hit that like button. 605 people watching. Hit that like button as we keep moving. So today I've been so busy, as I've said, trying to work and make sure everything comes to is completed in time. So hopefully if they respond tomorrow, then we'll keep going. Do we have them in Kenyan markets already? I'm not so sure. Really old enough, you know. Actually, I've even remembered. You know, when a book gets used daily,
I want.
Stock for long. We're currently on our 4th, which is good. Me, I don't want to judge anybody. You marry whoever.
I don't know how to do timestamps.
Very easy. Yes. How is D? I'm doing very good. I hope you're doing good as well. Hit that like button. 605 people watching. Hit that like button as we keep moving. So today I've been so busy.
If I skip these videos, I miss on where she's talking on what I want to.
Mario or
there.
What are you up to? It's funny though, but human.
make sure everything is completed in time.
I want to find the timestamp.
Video where my mother-in-law made this nice zupa, and somebody commented, "Your mother-in-law must cut the carrots." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? She must cut her carrots? This is her way of cooking. If you don't like it, go do it your way." Like, you want to teach people how to do things. Like, are you kidding me? No. It's not good.
If it was me, if someone say she must cut carrot, I'll be like, yeah, okay, maybe I'll let her know next time. Next question. I would not stay there and lecture
Life
people.
is too short to please people. If you are happy, we are happy to take care of yourselves. Love you. Thank you so much, Faith. You're always here to support me. Thank you. And those who judge don't matter at the end of the day. True. Yeah, that's the reality of life. The hard reality, as we call it. Thanks a lot, beautiful, for hitting the points. Love you, Empress D. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. D, can I send my daughter to come for holiday? Lena Love. I think this is Lena. Is that Gabrisha's mother? Yeah. But there's no video today. I've already explained as to why. Until
I don't know how to do timestamp in this video.
Good afternoon, D and husband. May God's richness, blessings continue to be on your lives. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please hit the like button. Let's have 600 likes. How can we have 602 people watching and 331 likes? But yeah, it's good you even deleted. I didn't get to read it all. Hey guys, trying to get a front row seat.
Oh, guys, I can't.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, D and Happy. I like the way you confuse the haters. Continue.
There's a point where she was asking.
So fun. Africans with finding people's age, but when it reaches to work hard for money is where they draw the line. Kenzie Ann, I truly agree with you. And I know I don't know what they would benefit by that. Like, it's funny. But I think that's a Kenyan behavior or Africans' behavior, you know? Yeah. Don't forget Dominica, Little Switzerland.
Because she lies
People
about her
have their
age.
choices and preferences. And as you get there, just let them know. Recommended by Mwango. Yes. Yeah, the other brand tomorrow, hopefully I'll get to share with you. But being here, it's such a blessing to me. More brands are reaching out because I'm here. Because sometimes even just sending these brands, I don't know, but I feel it's more opportunities for me while being here. So I really thank God for all this. Please, guys, 600 people watching, 255 likes.
So there are more opportunity when she is in Poland.
Really quick. Okay, so today
Good for her.
I'm taking a break. We don't have any other video today apart from this live stream. So we are here to share.
If you guys
answer some few questions.
watch this video,
because now, yes, Purple Island, girl, I see you. Blessed love. Thank you so much.
it was so unbearable to watch.
D, I want to buy one for a friend. Is there a discount?
Oh, I can't find where she's talking about this age thing.
Mario or what are you up to? It's funny though, but human beings are really
Oh my God.
You know, just check on the website. I think
the timestamp where she was talking about age.
Could do that, you know.
I wanted to listen to that. And also people asked her, someone is
there.
There.
I don't know how old am I. This is Miss Trina. You don't know how old am I? I'm really old enough, you know. Actually, I've even remembered. Baby, what did that person tell you about age? About, you marrying and what? An older woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, somebody reached out to my husband and this was the comment.
That
What?
you are 30 something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
It's funny.
It's funny that people feel that they know you better, yeah?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences, but to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me. No, not me. Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I married them now.
But slightly.
What difference?
But depending on when. Now, I'd rather. Now, no. But when I was 20 something, 3, then maybe I could marry 24, you understand?
23?
Yeah.
When you're 23, marry at 24.
For example, yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older than me. How many years, baby?
4.
There's no.
She's putting words. She obviously the guy is saying that she married. It's clearly that she's older. But now here she's just interjecting and putting words on this man's. She can't like she's putting it so fast because she don't want this guy to say it. So she's interjecting quickly before he messes up the script. So it's obvious that this guy is perhaps 25 or 26, but Di Mwango is at least 10 years older than this guy. At least 10 years older than this guy. She should not lie to anybody. And if she has a kid, as Kohera is saying, that kid is now in high school because she lies a lot. The kid is now in high school. The kid actually goes to school with D Mwango's BMW. She gets dropped by D Mwango's BMW, allegedly.
No way I could marry a man that is younger than me. Nah, not me. Although people make it, which is good. I'm not judging nobody, but people have their own preferences, which is good. Me, I don't want to judge anybody. You marry whoever you want. It's your business. But to me, people have preferences and choice. And I respect everybody's preference and choice. But for me, no.
No, but you married to someone who. Why are you lying?
And also even being too, like the age gap being too big also.
But it's
Let
big.
people do them, it's do you. At the end of the day, nobody cares.
My age,
At
but
the end of the day, nobody.
I am proudly older than my husband. I am proudly older than my husband. You know the tingo. Can't beat me, I'm in my mansion. You know the tingo. I'm older than him. So what?
Cares. Like really, nobody cares. You do you. Let nothing stop you. So imagine reaching out and telling my husband that is funny, and we just laugh about it.
And you know the reason why people are reaching out? Because they know that you are lying. People are so the audacity that people have to even reach out to your husband. Man, this girl. Reactors are on your neck. The people who watch you are on your neck. People are reaching out to your husband, telling him one, two, three. I'm sure even maybe people have told him a lot of things. So unless you keep your husband from social media and take over his inboxes and everything, that is the only time you can be the first one to delete the things that is gonna reach him. Otherwise, people are going to mess up everything. Like they have already started, and they are not gonna stop. Hmm? So you're saying her classmates visited her in her mom's house. The friend said she is a 15-year-old and 11-year-old. Huh? The friend said she is a 15-year-old and 11-year-old. The other one said her daughter was 13 years. They were in the same class with D. Exactly. Exactly. So her classmates are having teenage children, teenager children. Yet her she's saying she's 22, she's 23, and she's 23 all year round, from January to Jan. Eh, she's 23 all year round, and it's very weird, and she's just like sort of insisting on. Mm-mm. When are you going to start being honest with your dunderhead viewers? Huh? You call reactors jealous. We are not jealous. We have things also going on for us. As a matter of fact, if you are like, for example, if you've traveled over 70 countries, did you live in those 70 countries for how many years? Now you're talking about, like, for example, me, I was traveling for work, but I wouldn't say like I was a world traveler and I traveled for work, but I know nothing about, for example, those countries. I went in for a couple. The longest day I ever stayed in US was 3 days. The longest day I ever stayed in a country was in Singapore. I stayed for 1 week. Brisbane, I went and stayed for 1 week. That does not make me, I don't know about Singapore. I don't know about Brisbane. 1 week and 2 week, 1 week in Singapore, 1 week in Brisbane does not give me an ample time enough to know exactly what is that country all about. So even if you ask me about Singapore, I don't know anything. So having been traveled all this and bragging and saying, oh, my name is this and that, and I've traveled over 70 countries, stepping in a country for a week or two or even for 1 month does not you don't know anything about this country. You can go to a country and maybe live there for 2 years. Like, for example, now you are in Poland, you can live there for like 2 to 3 years. Then now you will come back and tell us you traveled in Poland, and so people can ask you questions about Poland and you can actually answer them. Otherwise, this one is like you went for layovers in different countries for like a week, 2 weeks, or even a month the most. Then you're coming here bragging and telling people that you people, you've never even stepped in Europe. At least me, my passport is full, I've stepped. Now, does that make you, I mean, how does that make you guys feel? That somebody measures her 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 worth is based on the fact that she's traveled in 70 countries. And then now she start making the people who haven't traveled, the people who are in Africa, they are poor. They've never even stepped into a car. They don't even know how to drive. As a matter of fact, if you dare ask a question or if you dare tell her anything, you can dive into a pit latrine and dive there into a pit latrine, go into a pit latrine. Who are you? Here in Kenya, we question the president of this country. We ask the president of this country questions. We question him and we hold him accountable. Who are you, D. Mwango, that you can come here on this social media and lie to people and talk all crazy, doing somersault while talking? Yet you don't know anybody to question you as who again? And we are questioning even our president. We questioned Uhuru Kenyatta. We questioned we are questioning Ruto even as we speak right now. Ruto. We question Ruto. Ruto is the president of Kenya, but we still question him. Some even abuse him. Who are you? You are just Dean Mwango. Nobody knows you even here in Kenya. We at least we are on social media. We are on YouTube. We sit on YouTube and we talk on YouTube and we are here on YouTube. The people who are in YouTube, they are the only, and also these reactors are the only people who know you. Even if I walk around the streets and one day come and do interview around Nairobi City, ask them, do you know Dim Mwango? Who's that? Everyone will ask you, who's that? Nobody knows this man. The people who know you are probably people from Jamaica, people from I don't know where. People don't know this lady. She's not famous in this country. But she feels high and high above herself and high above herself. And when she's talking like she's above everybody else. Her success is unmeasurable. Even some of these reactors are worth millions, but they don't come saying. They are worth millions. They are also millionaires. They don't come here saying, oh, you know, I'm a millionaire, I'm worth this, and my car is this, and you know this, and I'm doing this, and these are my projects. And she was asking the other day, show us what projects you've done. Well, majority of them have projects. They are living in homes that they've built. They have 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 or 3 reactors who are younger. These ones in their 20s, of course, these ones are young, like maybe early 20s. You cannot expect a 20-year-old to have achieved anything. It's not the same way with you guys that you are lucky enough to have swayed a lot of people and brainwashed them to bring them into your page, to watch you, to donate to you, and to make you blow up and have money. But some of these people, they are just young people who are just barely moving on. Yes, they are reactors, and perhaps this reaction is making them pay their rent 1 or 2. But me, even if I don't react for a month, or even if I don't react this entire month, I will still eat. So what makes you think that if you stop giving me content, I will not? As a matter of fact, even the money I earned for this month, I don't even earn money on YouTube that I would say, like, it's not even money that I can even call home for. Nothing. Like, I don't earn money. It's like just a few coins here and there. That even the coins that I earned from this YouTube went all towards paying for my husband's hospital bill, because my husband is having surgery. He's been admitted right now. He's in the hospital. He's in Rwanda, back in his country, and he had to be operated on. Yes, I chipped in with this YouTube money. I helped. So yeah, this YouTube is. You can imagine me paying my rent with YouTube. You can imagine me even fueling my car with YouTube. It cannot be. It's just something that we are doing for fun. It's not bringing money. And somebody is bringing small money that we are grateful for. We are not saying it's not bad, because then again, if it was not bringing any money, we could not be making any videos. But at least the money that it's bringing is so small compared to the money that might be sustaining us. So I want to read from you guys something funny. How do I get there? Yeah, let me get it through here. There is this lady who was bashing me because I posted a video, and the video titled, I said, has any of you reactors ever driven a car even in third world country? And in Dim Mwango's voice. So obviously I was just mimicking exactly what Dim Mwango said. So I posted myself driving my vehicle, obviously, and somebody commented. So this person commented and said, I will never understand Kenyans. Instead of supporting one of your own, you're joining in with the ones from Nigeria. I think she's talking about Black Beauty TV. Black Beauty TV is so funny. Guys, do you ever watch Black Beauty TV? She's such a funny reactor. She's she's I don't know. There's something about her accent that makes even her reacting funnier, and she gets watched like crazy. So she reacts on D Mwango and Nyabohanze and other things else, and she always calls D Mwango a gamma lizard. So I don't know why she named her that. Uh-huh. So I said those were exactly her words, because she feels like Europe when she says that, has any of you even ever driven even in Europe? My God. If you know how that one sounds, even to those Europeans that you are living with, that you can feel so high and mighty just because you are in their land. You need to decolonize your mindset. Really, honestly, woo, it is ridiculous. So she said that even we have never even driven, even though we are driving here in Kenya. We don't have to drive in Europe to have driven. Just because we are reactor does not mean that we don't have anything going on with our lives. So this lady, I want to read from you one lady. Her name is called Allow 992. She said, she said, it is not her words, because I said that was her words. The fact that she said that any of you YouTubers have ever driven even in Europe, and then I said, was that not her words? Because you are saying that I'm bullying her. And then she said, it is not about her words, nor what she does. It is about you all, meaning reactors. It's borderline jealousy of sorts. Someone is just living their life based on their life choices. Reactors basically bullying and trolling in the name of reaction. If this is what you call reaction, try one Fumi dissolved. Borrow a leaf from her. I don't have to. Fumi is Fumi, and I am Ruby. Why do I have to follow Fumi? Why can't you tell D Mwango to follow Fumi? Tell D Mwango to go and watch Fumi and learn 2 or 3 things. You actually advise everybody but D Mwango. You can advise her before you advise me. Advise Agama Lizard before you advise me. Don't get it started. Do not address me, because this is not even your fight. It's not about you. Nobody knows you. Who are you? Who are you addressing? Nobody knows about you. So listen. And then she said, borderline jealousy of sorts. Someone is just living their life based on their life choices and standards. Then here comes reactors, basically bullying and trolling in the name of reaction. And try Fumi, whatnot, borrow a leaf from her. That is what reaction is all about. Okay, not gossip and bad mouthing people based on their choices. Anyways, Coretta Scott King once said, hate is just a heavy emotions that no human can use it responsibly. When I see such, I am reminded of those words, and it rings true. Why? Because you lastly can't see anything wrong in what you are doing. That is how hate blinds you. There is no hate in what I'm doing. You are actually a hater. You are hating me. You are hating on me. So I told her exactly what Div Mogo said. Will you go dive? I asked her. Will you go dive in a pit latrine if I don't stop reacting to her videos? LOL. Yes, we are jealous. Now what? Come beat me. Then she said, listen to you guys. Imagine someone you haven't met or even wronged come on YouTube and bash you on how taller you are compared to your husband, or how you seem to be the one who wears the pants in your marriage. And then she said, don't address that which have been established. address that which hasn't been established. This lady, Alo is fighting. Let me tell her reaction continues whether you like it or not. She'll like it or not. Colors. Yeah, so some people are disapproving, and it's okay. It is your prerogative. Prerogative, is it prerogatives? It is what it is. We react on what has been presented to us. We consume and react. We still will find other reaction videos. We will still react until kingdom come. We will react. I will not necessarily say that I just want Dim Mwango to she has also become a reactor. Right now she's a reactor because she's reacting on reactors. She's reacting on the comment section. She's not making videos addressing or even giving anybody inspiration or anything like that. She's just basically reacting. And she's trying to make a point that she's not making. She doesn't make sense. And her points are not coming across because as reactors, we are not satisfied. We are not satisfied. So we will continue reacting. If you are you don't like, then I am sorry, I cannot help you. Move to another video. But as for us, we will continue reacting. You like it or not, we will continue reacting. If we react to Ruto, who is the Mwango that will not react? Eh? My friend, look at me good. Do I look like I'm shameful? I am not shameful. I'm very shameless person. Let me read from you guys. Let me read from up. So Dim Mwango is a reactor as well. Someone has said she is very prideful. I've noticed that as well. That's it. She thinks everyone is below her. I've noticed that, and that is the reason why I'm reacting. Hi, Empress. Between apologies for my bad manners. What did you do? What did you do, Mama? What did you do? I wonder if she meant his YouTube channel are not email box. Did you read his YouTube channel? I think maybe somebody might have inboxed him because people are trying to tell Pedro to leave Di Mwango alone. Di Mwango is old and loose. On this YouTube fields, she's old and loose, and she's not a good wife. She will not make a good wife, and she's only there for passport. That is, the people are trying to warn her, to warn Pero, but Pero has contract. Pero is getting the kiching. Pero is getting his cut from YouTube. So let Pero eat in peace. When somebody's mouth is full, you cannot talk while you're eating. You cannot be yapping while you're eating. Let Pero eat in peace. When he will have finished with her, he will do like like that. Let Pero be quiet. Let these people eat in peace because we want to continue reacting. Do not mess it for us. We want to continue. This drama has to continue, regardless of what. So let Pero continue eating. And he need to eat good. Actually, when he goes shopping with Big Mwango, he need to put a lot of shopping in the basket so that this woman can pay for it. He need to do it. Even if the Mwango is telling us that she's not paying any bills in Pero's house, she's a liar. Everything that this says is 100% lie. Especially when you hear her say that it's 100% true, just know she's lying. I'm going to get myself water. Look at the way nowadays I am growing. I'm growing big. Hey, have you seen the mafrumbanya? Have you seen the mafrumbanyas? Mafrumbanya, mafrumbanya, mafrumbanya. Wait. Guys, it's getting so late, but I'm with you guys, so I'm not worried. I already took a shower, so I'll just go to bed. Let me continue reading from you guys. I wonder if. Hello, everyone. This is my first time joining your live from Jamaica. Oh, nice to see you, dear. Caroline Murray. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. We are addressing Mwango. She exposes everything without even realizing it. It's exactly when she was talking about she doesn't have a kid, that she can't go back to Kenya because she doesn't have any urgency, because she's not breastfeeding. She doesn't have a kid in Kenya that she has to just know she has a kid. I said it. And also Kohera said that Mwango has a child in Kenya. A daughter, to be precise. And that daughter is perhaps 15 or 13 years. Yes, because her age mates have children of the same age. Yes, she has a child. She does. Let her not lie to you. If Mwango says she doesn't have anything, if you hear Mwango say that she's not the one who is spending in that Peru's house, just know she's the one spending. If Mwango says that she's younger than Peru, just know that she's older than Peru. Everything that this says is a lie. Everything that she's saying is contrary to the truth. Bloop. Just know that bloop. That is the truth of the matter. She lies a lot. She lies for a living. She lies. So everything that she says is a lie. She's making up stories. When she said that the dog is living in luxury, a lie. Absolute lie. Because when you go to on her mom's videos, you see the way the dog is living. The dog is living very poorly. As a matter of fact, bring that dog to me. You cannot have a Chihuahua or a Maltese living outside in the cold. No. They live indoors. My dogs live indoors. They are not in the main house, but they are in the SQ, in the servant quarters. People usually tell me to build my dog's kennel. I don't want to do it because they are not supposed to live in the kennels. The only thing that I haven't done to my dogs is I haven't trained my dogs. So my dog, even if you put for them a rag, like for example, you put for them something to sleep on, they pee on it. If you give them a bowl of water, they pee inside their bowl of water. My dogs are not trained, okay? So they are just like, I don't know. I got dogs because I love dogs, but I don't know how to train them. So they don't know better. I didn't put for them this, like, usually we open the doors for them so that sometimes they just play around here and then they go and make number two wherever they feel like. But sometimes they make number two wherever. They just make number two. They don't have a corner where they just go and make number two. Because usually we don't take them out. I should actually buy for them the leash so that I can tell this my lady, the one who stays here, to sometimes go together with Killian outside with them and just for a walk. Just put a leash on them and go for a walk for a bit of exercise. As a dog mom, I'm not doing good. I'm not better. But again, my dogs are not suffering the same way this Mati is suffering. And I feel like this woman bought Mat because she wanted to show Pero that she is in love with pets. When Pero was coming, she had that Pero loved pets. So the dog was one of the scripts. She just bought this dog so that when Pero comes, Pero can see that, oh, even me, I love pets. Oh, I have a dog, I love pets. Then the minute that Pero was out, away with the dog. The dog is now living like a street dog. The dog is like a feral dog, tied by the pole the whole day, the whole night. Is oh my God, unbelievable. Yet she comes here and tells us, the people who are very stupid watching her, she comes here and tells these people that my dog is living in luxury. What is luxury according to you? That is bullshit. That is not luxury. Yeah? So that is not luxury. You are delusional. That is what you are. So stop lying. Stop lying to people because we are going to call you out on each and every one of your lies. here on the Reactors channel. Welcome to Embrace React. Now what? Are you going to take me to court? Come, I have a lawyer as well. My attorney will also deal with it. It's okay, but what you brought to us is what we actually come with receipts. And if your stepfather is saying that you have a daughter, you have a daughter. Because they know you. These people know you better in Nyabohanzi than we do. And you are not 20. You are not 22. You are not 23. You are lying. You are in your 30s. As a matter of fact, you are in your mid-30s. And you are older than Pero. Stop lying. Stop it. Because your lie is now making me mad. I don't like it. Let me read from you quickly so that I can head to sleep. Hello, everyone. This is my first time joining your live from Jamaica. You can only lie Pero to Pero because Pero is the one that you're gaining from. You want a passport from Pero. But for us, you ain't gonna lie to us. You ain't gonna lie to us. When you're running your mouth like a tractor, just know that every single thing that comes from your mouth is a lie. This lady is like a cult leader. Honestly, she's like a pastor, a church pastor. That she lies, and then people contribute money. They contribute, offering one after the other, offering. You know that cult so well. That's why we don't go to church anymore. So we know you. We know you when we see you from far. We know liars when you see them from far. You think that you're above the law. Dee constantly keep lying about her age. She have been swearing for years that she is 21. That's not nice. I don't like that. She is not 21. She is not 21. She's in her 30s. So then if she is 21, then that is the only 21 that I've ever seen in my entire life. She is old for her age then. But me for sure, make calculations. Because if Amarwa is born in 1986 or 87, then Winnie is perhaps born in 1984, 85. Then Mwango is also born maybe in 1989 or 88. There is no way she is 20. No way. She's way past her 20s. That is the calculation. And if she finished high school in 2015, do that calculation. She's not 20. This lady thinks like someone is, Carol Murray is saying she will never do that unless she gets a wake-up call. She thinks she is God's gift to YouTube. In fact, to the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. She seems to be a person who don't reflect on her ways. Never. To her, she is right. In her wrong, she is right. Her wrong is made right whatsoever. And in her subscribers' eyes, she's an angel. All of you are bullshitting, but only her, she's in the right. She's soaring high. She's in Europe. Oh my God, she is in Europe living the life. These people are so delusional. They have never even seen Dee being loved. They have never seen Dee receiving the love that she deserves as the queen princess she is. She has never seen this man giving her even holding her hand to show her love, even in the honeymoon phase. They have never seen anything. This woman is not being loved. Zero love. But still they are like, she's loved. She has a husband. She lives in Europe. She's rich. She's this. She's this. Oh well, then Go to her and tell her to give you money to go and buy cabbage. Cabbage. So you can cook cabbage for your family. Because you're praising her so much. Her wrongs are right. Everything. She's good. She's an angel. She's sent from heaven. She can never make wrong. Mm, mm. Now go to her and tell her to give you your gift for the good work you're doing in praising her. Then you'll know she's not your friend. Someone commented that D is 36. Yes, that is her exact age. 35, 36, turning 37. Don't come here. I wonder if the generalization she's really hit as a word has been really gotten himself into. Hmm? I wonder if the realization has really hit as to what he has really gotten himself into. Well, he's also not stupid. I think he's in for something as well. Such a torture to be stuck in such a small space with such an individual. I think there is something for pay. It's not for free. Definitely not for free. D probably 36, definitely. It's possibly he knows pretender. He knows as well. He knows that whatever she says is not the truth. It's just the narration. They are going with the narrative. That is the reason why whenever she interjects, she goes so quickly with a lie so that the guy does not, There was a day, if you watch D keenly, there was a day D was talking with the. They were talking. Pero's mouth almost slipped, and he said something about like us, the way we are in age gap love, and D like covered it with laughter, covered it with this hilarious, like this hectic laughter. Yeah, you could tell that he almost slipped and said something about her age gap. Age gap is usually a relationship where by one spouse is older than the other. He mentioned that in one of his videos, and then did like just brushed it off with laughter, quickly, very quickly, so that you guys don't notice. But you're not keen. She doesn't care. She probably did it on purpose. Definitely, yes. She seems to want through this jealousy. Exactly, 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 exactly. And then she's like, I can't wait until I have my babies. My babies in Europe. Oh my gosh. I can't wait until I have my babies in Europe. We'll be traveling with my babies. Oh, oh my God. My God, who does that? That's ridiculous. Even Annette and Slavy. Guys, do you watch? Guys, I usually don't watch interracial couples, but the other day I was watching this. I I, I just came across this video of Annette and Slavy. Now that is being loved. You can say it. It's just screaming. Now this Annette girl is a Luo from my tribe. She's a Kenyan. And she's loved. I don't know where her husband is from. I don't know from Romania or from where. But that guy is loving that woman the way she should be loved. I mean, we don't know for sure that there's love there, but we can see it is undeniable. And I think this is what she's trying to mimic. And it's actually backfiring on D Mwango. She's not gonna have interracial dating channel because Pero is against filming altogether and lying. He don't like he don't like to manipulate people and lie to people. He's just playing with a narrative, but he refused to appear on D Mwango's videos. So what? I don't think she's getting what she wanted. I don't think so. No humble bone whatsoever. I honestly believe those siblings have a. Guys, sorry, the live interrupted because my laptop actually went kaput. The what is it called? The 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 lights, the charging went off on my laptop. I almost thought that the entire video will be kaput, will be gone. Hi, but thank God for YouTube. They restored it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I was frozen. Am I frozen? Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? Oh, okay. Yes, I was frozen. I was frozen. So, anyway, guys, I was just reading from you guys. I was just reading from you guys before I went offline. Sorry for that interruption. I want to continue reading what you guys are saying. Yeah, Mat is a beautiful dog. Dee, don't treat him. Oh, he's such a nice doggy. I saw her. He's such a nice doggy. Yes. Angela girl, you know she's the house girl. She said Pedro does everything. Everything contrary, the lie of it all. She lied that Pedro does everything in the house. She doesn't lift a finger, even buying anything, any grocery, nothing. Pedro does 100%, but that is totally a lie. Somebody asked her to tell the mother-in-law to cut carrots, and she got mad over that. No, somebody can, I mean, she knows that the people who wash them are Africans, and Africans usually cut carrots. But she got mad over that. So with the sponsors, I don't know, she's sponsoring something to do with the drones. When she was US, she lied about being working with a brand or handbag. She was showing an empty box upside down. People started bombarding her. She never mentioned that deal anymore. This woman, oh my God. She's slaughtering chickens, dusting floorboards, shoveling snow, chopping wood, rearing chicken. She does them all, collecting chicken eggs that are filled with poo poo, and then she goes straight to the kitchen and cracks the eggs together with the poo poo inside a pan and fries the egg together with the poo poo. And everyone is telling her, "Can you clean those poo poo eggs? The egg is filled with poo poo. Why don't you clean the eggs?" Oh my God. Angela, she is a pathological liar and she forgets her lie. What the heck? She bought the drone for herself. There is no deal here. She is embarrassing herself at the time. Like she just wants to make people know that she's doing fabulous. She's doing so great. She moved to Poland and all of a sudden all these brands are reaching out to her. And even, oh my God, somebody come and slap me. She is absolutely the Lulu. Whenever you see her play with her hair, and she's her voice looking straight ahead, she lies. The lies are flowing. Oh my God. Thank God a lot of reactors, the people who watch reactors, they have actually realized that this woman really lies. Angela, exactly Bland did give you a promo code to put on your video for people to use. I have never seen anyone who lie like this is concern. It is concerning. She's telling Pedro to sing, 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 sing. Like Pedro jumps at her command. Pedro sings at her command because she is there. the sugar mama. While she's sitting online lying on her spare time, she'd better start studying Polish since she's required to pass a state certificate. I don't even know if she knows that. I don't think even Pedro want her to get the Polish passport, to be honest. Pedro is really discouraging her not to get the Polish passport because he said he doesn't think she needs it. So I don't think he's even encouraging her to do so. Required to pass state certificate exam in Polish as foreigners language to the citizen. I can't wait to see what unfolds in this D love story, man. I wish that there was concrete evidence of her having a child at a child and her age. Yeah, there is. That father said, and he can't lie. He knows a lot of things. He's the same person who came and told us about the family secrets. He spilled a lot of tea. If you watch him, you will hear a lot of things. Her classmates visited. I've read that. I thought she met up with a friendship. Angela Kohera saying it is concrete enough for me. He said that him and Con Mom will talk over the years when she would see him on her way to work. Con Mom told her. Not evidence. I think maybe something is weird with the conception of this child. Why would you hide a child? Why? She doesn't know that that was the only egg she will ever have. That is the only egg she will ever have. Then she's now like so proud that she's going to have mixed children, yet tucking her black children away and tucking. That is strange. I would be so proud. I don't care. Even if I got my child through R, being R'd, that would still be my child. That would still be my child. I would show off that child. I will be that child. That it doesn't matter what circumstances I got that child. If I'm capable and I'm sane, I got therapy and I'm sane, I show off that child. I don't care. Mm, investigate further. Angela, there are some two friends who visited when Dee came back from her traveling. She quickly said, "Oh, I was the youngest in our class." Ooh, why does she say that? Auntie, oh, I was the youngest in our class. There's nothing of being youngest. You are always age mates in the class. Mm. There is age requirement to start school and to finish school, unless you dropped out and went back to school. Mm. Angela, there. Oh my God. If you notice, when that subscriber asked Dee when she was going home, she didn't deny having a child. She just said that she doesn't have a baby, that she has to go home and breastfeed. Somebody's gonna ask about this question, and I can't wait until somebody ruffle her feathers and ask her about this child. I still need more evidence. You know where there's smoke, there's fire. Trust you me, my intuition never lie. There is a child in question. They visited her at her mom's place and they asked her how many children she had. She started laughing and said, "No, I don't have any." Dee told them she was leaving and they had to leave. The video was at her mom's place. They even said in their Kenyan culture they have children at 19. Even Conmom said it to Dee. It only that it at times people don't watch video attentively. Hey. She got horn cubes. You really watch them keenly. Hmm? I believe that one person will come forward with evidence of At this point, anything is possible. I'm so excited about reacting. This is so funny. Someone brought up in the comment that Dee set up that hair store that Winnie works at to support her daughter, and that she would have the daughter that is hers driven to school in BMW. But if they have all those, even if Winnie have children, then they should equally take those children together to this kid who is being driven in BMW. You guys are so smart. You're really digging. Hopefully, she has not deleted the video because I heard she deleted most of her videos so that Peter will not see them. Ah, Winnie raised her daughters. Hey, guys, you know, I want you guys to, I'm not going to speculate here, but I want you guys to go on I want to show you guys. I want you guys to go on this video and read all the comment section. Go to the comments. There is going to be a shockalized comment there that someone wrote. I'm not going to mention it here because then again, I don't want someone to come and sue me. Ooh, guys, whatever that person said is hot. It's hot. You guys have to go. You guys have to go and see. Let me show you guys that video that I want you guys to go and watch. You see this video that was done 8 hours ago? You see this video? I don't have a baby.
Okay, so regular music is actually destroying your focus. Let me explain.
By JT Podcast. This is the channel. You see this JT Podcast? Go on this specific video. Is the video that he did 8 hours ago. After you finish watching my video, go on this video. You're going to be shocked on the comment section. What somebody claimed about this Mwango and who Mwango sired this child with, allegedly. Run there, guys. I'm going to leave you guys. Guys, I'm not going to continue reading. I want you guys to go there as fast as possible. JT Podcast. Go on the video that he did 6 hours ago. The video that he did 6 hours ago. Read comment section. Every comment read, and then read replies on every comment. Read everything. And then we'll come back and discuss in my next live. I see you guys on my next video. Have a lovely night. Bye.